Hello and welcome to Super Smash Bros. League, Preseason Week 2. I'm Snuffy Sam and I'm joined today by...
Malachi.
And, yeah, everyone still has 0 wins because season hasn't started yet. But we saw some interesting stuff last week, some dominant performances. And, you know, some even ones.
Yeah, we had a little bit of every kind of match for everybody. We had some good fights. We had some teams where they tried to claw it back and just couldn't, and we just had some blowouts. I mean, but yeah, hey, it's still the preseason. There's still time for everybody to shape up and come through the preseason a brand new team and ready to just take the crown.
Yeah. So I guess without further ado, let's just get into the first match.
Sounds good to me.
So match 1 is the Athletes versus Team Arsenal. The Athletes benching Me Gunner and Team Arsenal benching Zero Samus. Athletes got destroyed last week by Incineroar. It's hard to say how good they are. And Arsenal won last week with a relatively close match against Excalibur.
Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about Athletes, all you had to do was say Incineroar, and that's enough. Incineroar is scary. So, but yeah.
What are you thinking? Who do you think's gonna take this one?
Like, honestly, I probably gotta give it to Arsenal. Athletes can be scary, but I mean, it just feels like Arsenal probably has a little more together at the moment. Although I'll be the first to say I have not watched all their tests, so I don't know how much of last week was just, you know, sometimes you just have a bad matchup, and when Incineroar gets momentum, he gets momentum.
Yeah. I think on Athlete's side, I think Me Sword Fighter hasn't been as tested as maybe he could be. I think he was sort of a late addition to the team.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how he performs in an actual match against someone other than Incineroar.
Yeah.
But let's just get into it, I guess. Athletes versus Arsenal.
Yeah, let's do it. I love that they have the Zero costume for Me Sword Fighter, along with Mega Man.
Yeah, it's real fun, and they've got the Yori Yagami costume alongside Terry.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Yori Yagami was Sakurai's main. I believe Yori Yagami is the reason why Smash Bros. Exists, because Sakurai completely trashed some people at the arcade with him, and then he was like, "There's got to be a better way to make a fighting game that everyone can play."
Huh. I had not heard that story, but it wouldn't surprise me. It sounds like something that Sakurai would do. Yeah, Me Brawler.
Ooh, there goes King K. Rool. Didn't even get to read off builds.
Yeah, and really early too. But yeah, Me Brawler running Demon Style, Majora's Mask, Halberd. K. Rool was the tank with Forgetful Style, Meloetta, and Shedinja, and Duck Hunt now is Strategist Style, Halberd, Victini. I mean, yeah, you don't usually see King K. Rool going down that quick.
Yeah. It's a really surprising. Oh.
Ooh.
And there goes Me Brawler.
Yeah, but damage done. I mean, a lot. There's a lot of times for Arsenal, it does kind of feel like the King K. Rool show, where the entire match just depends on how well you can get past him.
Ooh, good shot with Duck Hunt. Dragging Me Sword Fighter off stage. Me Sword Fighter's already up to 60%. Me Sword Fighter running tank style Roxas.
Yeah.
Who doesn't follow up on the tornado.
Yeah, not gonna lie, for a moment I thought Duck Hunt was just gonna have me Sword Brawler dead. There goes Duck
solid
Hunt.
back air, taking out Duck Hunt. In comes Diddy Kong. I don't think me Sword Fighter is making it through Diddy Kong, but hopefully he can at least do some damage.
Yeah, I mean, I think the goal here is just survive long enough to force, see if he can do enough damage quickly enough to trigger Geese Howard to go off.
Oh my goodness, that was a footstool.
Oh,
wow, that is a good footstool from Sword Fighter, and now we are on Yggdrasil's Altar Battlefield 4.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, I might have to call it because, like, Wolf and Rob are good, but I don't really see them bringing this back against the rest of athletes.
Smash on deck. This will do a lot of damage if it hits. Unfortunately, we're not on a stage with walls, so it's not going to deal 100 damage like it can deal.
Well, but it's going to push off. Like this
oh my goodness! Yeah, it pushed so far off that Wolf couldn't recover. And wow, this is an incredible performance from me Sword Fighter. Now we've got Rob Big B style Gold Mario.
Yeah, like this
finally takes out me Sword Fighter.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just too little too late. I mean, you've still got Terry to go through. I mean, although that being said, like, Rob is on a very tanky build. He's Big B style Gold Mario. So, I mean, he could do a very strong pushback.
But Mega Man is on Overthrow style Gold Mario. And Overthrow style Grabs beat Gold Mario. Granted, Mega Man has not attempted any.
Yeah, I mean, the main problem is for grabs to be effective, you have to attempt them, and Mega Man generally doesn't try.
I mean, he uses some grabs. He likes to do up throw into up air.
Well, that's fair.
But he just hasn't done it at all this week for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, it's that sentient AI, man. It just knows, and, you know. But, I mean, all that being said, Rob is going through Mega Man pretty quickly.
Hey, Mega Man did attempt one grab. He did miss, but he attempted one.
Yeah, hey, it's the trying that counts now.
He is having some good stuff on Rob, getting some Mega Man uppers and stuff. Rob seems to have his number for the most part. Seems to really be out damaging him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now the with the map swap, that might help Rob get back in play, just to make it a little harder for Mega Man to just kind of.
Ooh, down throw to up smash takes out Mega Man. I guess Rob was the real overthrow champion here, and in
Looks
comes
like it.
Terry with
Terry.
Forgetful Style Shedinja Meluetta.
Yeah, I mean, this is Athlete's King K. Rool. What Rob really needs to do is just knock him off the side and just knock him out quick, or just down spike him.
Yeah, he literally does have the exact same build as King K. Rool. The final smash will do some decent damage if he stays on top of this platform. Oh no, he fell right into it.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he'll be okay. Like he didn't.
Yeah.
He
didn't take too much. Yeah, he didn't get into the middle of the beam.
Yeah, Terry's still below 50%, and I mean, at this point, all it's going to do is take one good smash, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, granted, he's still having trouble breaking through Rob's Gold Mario.
True, this is true. But I mean, it's just as I found. Oh wow.
Burn Knuckle sends a decent distance. If he manages to get it closer to the ledge, it would probably kill. Unfortunately, like, Terry really relies on jab down B as just sort of his bread and butter, and it just does not work against a Gold Mario character.
No, it really doesn't. But I mean, Terry's still getting that damage in there, and I mean, if the problem is, even if Rob takes him out, the problem is you still got Wario in the background with that Sothis.
Yeah, I think so long as Rob doesn't get a spike, I think Terry does win the long game. Because worst case scenario, worst case scenario is a spike, as I mentioned. But besides that, like Terry, like Rob keeps pushing Terry, and it gets him up to over 100, and then he gets access to Buster Wolf, which will kill instantly.
Yeah.
And doesn't need to be comboed into.
Yeah, I mean, or there's always just the AI favorite of just jumping off the ledge, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing with Rob. His recovery goes wicked far.
Yeah, well, I mean, for a moment, it just looked like Terry was going to jump off too,
Right.
so, you know. Although, talking about Terry, he's about got his final smash.
Oh, yeah. Final smash should kill here if he connects with it. Last week, he had a bit of trouble with it. Kind of missed an easy shot on Vitaly, I believe. But, Rob dodges straight through it. Yeah, that's the thing. He's just not setting up into it well enough.
Yeah, I was completely expecting that to be the end of it. Terry, you good, buddy?
Oh, he gets hit by an up smash. Rob is really taking it to Terry here. Granted, he's almost at 200, but still, the fact that he's still alive after all this, and he's almost at his final smash again, which could kill this time.
Oh, if Rob hits with anything in his on Terry with his final smash or anything, that's almost certainly going to be a kill. Just because on Battlefield there's nowhere for Terry to hide.
Oh, but there we go. Terry
there
takes out Rob.
Yeah. But man, Rob put up a fantastic final stand. I mean, you just cannot be mad at Rob for that. But I mean, athletes, me sword fighter, that is a scary thing to fight against.
Yeah, me sword fighter really took it to them. I mean, me Brawl getting that early spike on K-Rool was a huge factor. K-Rool is such a struggle to take out normally. His recovery goes really far, and he's really tanky. Just getting that early spike. I think Princess Peach's castle has ledges that are pretty close to the blast zone, which helped him there.
Yeah, and I mean, so there's so many things here that if you change the stage or anything else, and I mean, this could have still easily gone the other direction. So I don't think that Arsenal should look at this as like, you know, our team is really messed up. I think a lot of this is just a combination of factors. We frequently said the first rule of Smash League is you're as good as your map. Second rule of Smash League, you're as good as your opponent's map.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably one of the key things that played into that early kill on K-Rool. And that just set the tone for the entire match.
Yeah, but I guess let's just move on to the next match.
Oh yeah.
So for match 2, we have Team Villain versus Beast Battalion.
Oh boy.
Both of these teams won last week. Team Villain, Beast Battalion obviously had the huge performance from Incineroar, whereas Team Villain was a bit more back and forth in their match.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still scared of both these teams. As I said earlier, both of us have pointed out, like Beast Battalion has Incineroar as like their ace in the hole, but they're still Pokemon trainer. And then Team Villain while they've kind of fallen off a little from like some of the highs of I'm thinking like season 2, like Bowser, Piranha Plant, they're still scary. And then you have the others that are not quite as scary, but they're still formidable, and just it's an all-around strong team.
Yeah, I mean, Beast Battalion might change your mind with someone in their lineup.
I mean, yes, I hate Fox. But you know, Incineroar and Pokemon Trainer can probably compensate for that. We'll see though.
Yep. But yeah, let's just get into it. Team Villain versus Beast Battalion.
Woo! And we're starting off with the heavy hitters this time around. Incineroar running his usual Forgetful style Halberd Reaper Reapette, and Bowser Forgetful style Halberd and Balloon Fighter.
Yeah, and I think even more interesting is villains have taken us to 4-side.
Actually, that I can kind of see that one because
I mean, look at
because of
if
that
Incineroar,
right there.
yeah, if Incineroar was even a pixel off with that up B, he would have been dead instantly.
Yeah, and so I get it, and that also explains why Balloon Fighter is a thing. Because let's face it, they also do not. Bowser does not have the best of recoveries either.
No.
Because Balloon Fighter, if I remember correctly, that's like he jumps like a lot higher, right?
Yeah, it increases the. I think like there's one. Yeah, Balloon Fighter increases your jump height, whereas Parry decreases your falling speed. So yeah, Balloon Fighter increases your jumping height. Oh my goodness! I think that's it. Oh no, he recovers. Oh, wow, that Balloon Fighter. I think if he didn't have that, he would have been dead there.
Probably. But yeah, like Incineroar seems to have he has wised up to the wiles of the map. Because he has not tried his up B since that first time.
Oh, and he can't use his side B while he's in the pit, or at least not properly.
Yeah. This map is a good counter for Incineroar, it seems. But I mean, that being said, he's still him and Bowser are going even in damage, and that could be very bad for Beast Battalion, but it could also be very bad for Villain as well, because I mean, these two are kind of the aces of their teams.
Yeah, like basically, if you lose one, then the other is probably going to do a decent chunk to your second member.
Yeah. Although, I mean, this one may just come down to, at the rate we're going, it may just come down to who survives the longest after the map changes. And I mean, Bowser has done a good job of getting the damage lead, already pushing up Incineroar to over 100%.
We're switching over to Beast Battalion's map of Tortimer Island. Bowser connects with a side B, does not take out Incineroar. The change in ceiling probably stopped that.
Yeah, well, and I mean, he keeps saying, well, if one throw doesn't work, we'll just try it again. I mean...
And you can really see how much better this is for command grabs.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Bowser misses with his side B.
Yep. I mean, and Incineroar doing his best to try and bring it back.
Ooh, does that? Oh my goodness, that back throw kills. Wow, that is incredible from Incineroar, and in comes Piranha Plant.
Yep. I mean, Piranha Plant needs to get a quick kill here.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So I think villains are breathing a little easier now, because Bowser did do his job in getting Incineroar up to the point where Piranha Plant can get him easily.
Yeah. They effectively nullified each other and made this, like, I think from both teams you probably couldn't have asked for better. Where Beast Battalion did not really want Bowser going through like Fox, Jigglypuff, Lucario with relative impunity, whereas Villains did not want Incineroar just killing everybody. The fact that they essentially took each other out is probably, from both teams' perspective, the best you could ask for.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Fox, pretty good start on Piranha Plant, thanks to that Ender Dragon. Granted, only one more hit. Fox, just one more hit. Just one more hit. There we go. And yeah, that is going to be hard for Fox to catch up with. So this is kind of a counter to Ender Dragon in that way, because Ender Dragon gives you a lot of damage, but doesn't really help you get early kills.
Yeah.
You're kind of... oh my goodness, what?
By Piranha Plant.
Piranha Plant killed by the stage morph. Wow.
Fox may not be far behind at the rate things are going.
Yeah, in comes Dark Samus Landstyle Geese Howard. Interesting. interesting choice of build. I don't really see the Samuses as doing particularly well with Final Smashes.
Oh, is this one like the... remind me, Dark Samus is the one with the charge shot.
Yeah, it's a
right?
really big beam. Basically just a straight beam, goes across the stage, you can angle it up or down a bit.
I mean,
but they just don't like to use it.
I mean, it could just be they couldn't get Dark Samus to work with anything else, and so it's just a, you know, it might as well.
I feel like she was doing pretty well with a grab build and testing. Oh my goodness, there goes Dark Samus with the rest. Jigglypuff on Boulder style, Rockman, Polar Bear, Enderman on Bigby style, Polar Bear, Goal again. So this is going to be a very defensive armor fight. And very slow. I think Team Villain is starting to regret this stage choice.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was a good counter to Incineroar. But they just have seemingly suffered for it.
Yeah.
I just don't know what Enderman was doing. Oh, okay.
I just don't...
Oh, wow. Jigglypuff with the strong down smash at the ledge to take out Meta Knight.
Yeah, I think this is one of those places where they tried to win the battle and just lost the war because of it. That's just rough. And I don't know what happened with Enderman or Dark Samus. That's just weird.
Yeah, boy, I mean, Dark Samus was just kind of, slapped around a bit. Enderman, boy, that was rough. Just sort of jumped straight off the stage right after coming in.
Yeah, there's not much you can do about that. I think that's just map jank. Like, he just didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, and it's tough. I mean, maybe a different lineup order, because, like, if Enderman was second instead of Piranha Plant, then he would have been on Tortimer Island more.
Yeah, I mean, that's certainly possible. But again, it goes back to say, first two rules of Smash League are all about the maps.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that you don't necessarily need all of your characters to be good on your home map if you know that they're good on the opponent's map, because you can generally... Because, like, generally, first character spends most of the time on the home map, second character spends most of the time on the away map, and alternating back and forth. Like, the average time on field per character is 2 minutes, which is the same as the stage morph timer. So, on average, you know, you can predict it like that. But, it's a risk you gotta take.
Yep.
Ready for the next match?
Let's do it.
So for match 3, we have Team Mystic versus Super Bash Sisters. Both of these teams lost last week, and also these were the two teams that were eliminated from playoffs last season.
Yeah, I mean, they're both teams that have, like, such great potential, and it just feels like sometimes they both just struggle to live up to it. Like with Mystic, you have Zelda, who's been very scary. You have Hero, who can sometimes just come onto the scene and just decimate, especially on maps like King of Fighters. And then, you know, Super Bash Sisters, you have like Byleth and Min Min and Palutena, who also have, you know, comparable weeks, and it's just sometimes strange to see them lose in the way they do. But
well, and of course they've both got some incredibly deadly ringers in Kazuya and Isahel.
Oh yeah, I don't need the nightmares. But yeah, like they're both potentially strong teams. I think either one of them can take it.
Yeah, so let's just get into it. Team Mystic versus Super Bash Sisters.
Yep. Mystic starting off with one of their mainstays of Corrin on Demon Style, Gulligan Halberd, Super Batch Sisters starting off with Byleth on Tank Style, Azura, and Quickman. Isn't Azura Quickman like basically Roxas?
Not quite. It's a slightly higher damage than Roxas with slightly lower speed.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, whatever, if it works. Maybe this is better, maybe Roxas is better.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, or maybe like Happy Mask Salesman slotted in somewhere, or maybe Majora's Mask. Yeah, just all these various stat booster things, or beat, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. It's not like, you know, Gold Mario or something where a character just plays extremely differently while using it. Like when you have a Gold Mario character versus a Miltank character, where that like just completely changes their playstyle. You know, it's just slight changes, and one of them will be the best. You just don't know until you try.
But so far it's been very even. Corrin just taking a little more damage.
Mm-hmm. Nice snipe from Byleth as she's falling below the ledge, just barely hitting Corrin in those exposed toes.
Yeah, I mean they've been. I think some of it's just Byleth having that extra little bit of speed has been helping.
There goes Corrin.
Oh, there goes Corrin.
I mean, Corrin also had a speed negative. It's just that Halbert's negative isn't exactly huge.
Yeah.
In comes Ness, running a tank-style Great Fairy Psyduck.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to do what he can with those psychic attacks. But Byleth just not really letting him get away with anything.
Yeah, finally connecting. Oh, but Byleth counters with Final Smash out of the PK Fire.
That could
Oh
kill.
My goodness, the ibuprofen kills. He doesn't even get to use his Great Fairy. Ugh.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Oh, and Hero missing with that is also unfortunate.
Hero running Forgetful Style, Majora's Mask Azura. I believe last week he ran Roxas, so, you know, similar sort of stuff, just trying different variations.
Yep, and I mean, we're also on Hannonbow, but on the battlefield.
Hey, is Byleth gonna get 3 KOs? Oh, does not follow up with the dash attack properly.
Nope, almost.
Yeah, and could have used... I guess I didn't really look at the command menu. Oh my goodness, that kills.
Oh, that...
Wow. What? Seriously, what?
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, Byleth just...
Oh, Zelda finally taking out Byleth, but still damage done. Zelda's already over 50.
Yeah. Hopefully that is not a common thing for Byleth, because, that's terrifying.
Yeah, Byleth got 3 KOs last week, too. Or was it 2? It was like 2.5 for 3. But she was a monster last week, too. She was the best member of their team easily. Granted, they didn't have Isabella last week, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's always a thing.
Yeah, and meanwhile, we've got Zelda with Strategy Style Soren Weezing Shine Sprite versus Palutena with Bigby Style Soren Beat Shine Sprite. So very similar builds.
Very similar builds. Although I will say Zelda getting in, she's catching up the damage very quickly on Palutena, and just coming from that strategist style.
Yeah, I mean, Zelda and Palutena do have very similar attacks, but Zelda's are usually stronger. For example, their forward airs are basically the same. They both have sort of this magic kick forward, but Zelda's can do that, and Palutena's cannot.
Yeah, and Zelda's about to have her final smash, and that, like, she's going to need to use it and hit with it. Like, she just needs to get the damage on Isabel. Yeah.
Yeah, Isabel taken up to funny enough, trapped in hell for a short while before coming out.
Isabel coming in with with Strategist Style Meloetta and Reaper Reapette. And
Wow. Takes out
Oh,
Zelda pretty quickly, but already at high damage. And now we've got Kazuya, who doesn't have a ship to worry about this week.
Yep. Kazuya coming in. He is running Big B style Sothis, so he's gonna be hard to get damage on. And he can also. His combos just have such absurd kill power.
Oh my goodness! He just punched her into the abyss. Bye.
Yep. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is what Mystic needed in Kazuya. He has a lot of kill power and a lot of ability to
oh my
just...
goodness! What?
Oh.
That was a combo? Down smash
that-
into electric wind god fist into... I don't even know. I don't even think that was an aerial. I think that was just something he did.
Oh man. Oh, for a second I thought Kazuya was just gonna barely miss the ledge. But I mean, he's still only taken 50% damage, and he's... I mean, this is... He is scary.
Yeah, he's got his Sothis on deck. Min Min is running Boulder Style, Piston Hundo, Mimic Cutie, Silver the Hedgehog. So basically everything she does is boosted. Her punching attacks, her kicking attacks, and her grabs.
Yep. Which is understandable. Like that's what... Like, if I'm Super Batch Sisters, that's what I want to get boosted, is everything, and they've got a way to do that.
I certainly wouldn't boost something like special moves where she literally doesn't have any.
Yeah, I mean, oh well, Demon. I can't remember what is.
It's Rage Mode.
Rage
Ooh,
Mode is
and he hits the Rage Driver. Doesn't kill. It does kill pretty early, but Min Min does have that Boulder Style, which helps her survive a bit longer.
Well, if he hits with this, that's definitely gonna kill.
Yeah. Oh, okay, you could have used it there. Oh, no, he wanted to combo into it!
Well, bye, Min Min. And this might be in...
Oh my goodness, it doesn't!
Oh,
wow.
what?
I mean, she was across the stage, but still. Over 100 damage, surviving a final smash from Kazuya?
Yeah, that is not what I expected. But I mean, he has to kill her. He can't... If Kazuya wants to win this for his team...
Oh my goodness, just barely out of the range. He felt that dragon arm kiss him. Just brush up against the tie. And takes out Min Min. Yep. A solid combo. Ooh, strong hit with that forward smash.
Inkling might have just done what needed to be done to win this, which is get him covered in ink. But I mean, it could just... Kazuya is about to go back into Rage Mode again, and that could...
No, he only gets it once, I think.
I thought... Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he only gets it once per stock. Yeah.
Well, we'll find out in a second, most likely.
Yep, he only gets it once per stock.
Okay.
Ooh, Inkling is out of ink. You gotta recharge, baby. You gotta recharge. Okay, recharges a little while he's recovering. Inkling running Runner Style, Majora's Mask, Roll Casket, and Nico Fire. So she's gonna have better approaches. Her dash is very small, very hard for her to be hit during it. So her dashing more into him is a very good combo starter. And of course, Roll Casket boosts the damage of all her shooting attacks.
Yeah, I mean, this is really scary. Like, this can go either way at this point. Like, if Kazuya survives again to his final smash, that will almost...
Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Oh no!
There he goes!
There he goes.
And with a very close match, Super Bash Sisters takes it.
Yeah, congratulations to Super Bash Sisters. Mystic, that's still scary. Kazuya took that from a slaughter and brought it to a nail biter, and that is just damn impressive.
I will also credit Zelda.
Zelda
She managed to take out the menace that was Byleth, and she She outdid Palutena at her own game, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, like there's still a lot of stuff there. Like I think Byleth was just on a roll this week, so if I'm Mystic, I'm not taking that too hard. Like Hero is normally pretty good. Byleth, or not Byleth, Corrin's usually doing pretty good as well. So I mean, had anything been different, that this could have been a very different game.
Oh, I will also say, I would recommend potentially keeping this Inkling build. I think Inkling has had trouble in the past, and she has shown a really good aggression this week that we haven't seen in previous performances from her.
Yeah, I remember seeing this particular Inkling build towards the end of testing, and it's probably one of her better builds for certain, so keep an eye on it. I mean, it's hard to tell how good it is against just like someone like Kazuya, but I mean, both of these teams are looking tough.
But yeah, on to the next match, I guess.
Let's do it.
So for match 4, we have Team Excalibur versus Team Pintsize. So Excalibur lost last week, but it was, relatively close. Pintsize really struggled last week. But they had issues with stage jank, so I'm not really sure how well that will translate over to this week. Well, I mean, there's gonna be stage jank.
There's higher potential than normal for stage jank.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see Pintsize potentially taking this, depending on how, like if Pikachu can pull his weight, I could see Pintsize taking this because Kirby and Villager are generally pretty good. But yeah, stage jank is the name of the game. And Excalibur is a very solid team on the whole.
Yeah, I think on the whole, Excalibur has a lot of their team worked out, and Pintsize, I think, like, Lucas was a fairly late pickup that they didn't really test beforehand, and I think that they're going to need to spend these last 2 weeks really getting him working so that he can, show up in the main season.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one, but I mean, even then, if I remember correctly, he was still an improvement over who they dropped him for. So, but we'll see. I mean, I think this is a match that, while Excalibur probably has it together, let's be real, stage jank is a thing, especially with the map that they chose.
So let's just get into it. Team Excalibur versus Team Pintsize.
And we're starting on the ship.
Yes, we are starting on Pirate Ship. And we've also got Ike, Demon Style Helper Gulligan, versus Pikachu, Boulder Style Polar Bear Majora's Mask.
Yeah. But we're starting on the ship. So, like, and I don't know that Ike can swim very well. So, like, this could go really bad or really good, and I'm not sure which.
Yeah, a lot of teams really don't have that much data on Pirate Ship. I mean, for teams with poor recoveries, it is always an option because Pirate Ship, has water, and water means better recovery. But wow, that was quick! Pikachu has a tanky build, or had.
I mean, yeah, he had Boulder Style Majora's Mask. I mean, I think it's just Ike just hit so hard, especially on Demon Style. Like the build Ike has is just all damage.
And this stage has a really low ceiling, to be fair.
Yeah, like if it had been somewhere else, it might not have killed, but I wouldn't have been
good
surprised.
counter from Ike.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Lucas really wants to hit those up smashes, but Ike. Oh, good hit.
That one went through.
I don't know. Lucas just still has a lot of catching up to do. Lucas running Tank Style, Mimikyu, Shedinja, Rock Mario.
Yeah, I just don't see Lucas being able to do this against Ike.
Yeah, Ike is just too powerful of a character. Lucas, I think Lucas has a lot of potential. I think he has some of the highest potential in the league. But like his up smashes are scary. His PK thunders. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It hits the water. But you know, his PK fires are a great projectile. He's got some solid aerials. Like he's got a good grab. Like he's just got a lot of really good stuff. It's just he just hasn't had it all come together yet. And
yeah, I mean it. Like as you said, like he's got a ton of potential, and I agree with you. He's got a ton of potential. It's just the AI just for whatever reason really struggles to make it work. And yeah, like maybe this will work a little bit better for him than Pirate Ship did.
Ooh, no.
Maybe not.
Dash attack takes out Lucas. Ike almost had his final smash. That might be trouble for Kirby. Kirby getting Ike's copy ability. Ike misses the final smash.
Yeah. Just a little outside of Kirby just stayed just a little outside of his range. Kirby really.
That might kill. That might kill. Oh no! I think. Oh my goodness! Oh, poor Kirby. Ike used the up special to get back to stage, and if you do it the right way, the hitbox goes below him, and can spike anyone who's trying to recover after you.
Wow, that was just not what Pintsize needed there.
Ooh, takes out Ike. Finally taking out Ike, but this might be damage done. I mean, Olimar and Killager are very solid characters, but that's a lot of people on Excalibur, including Robin.
Yeah, I think we could see them bring it down to Robin. Like, Olimar has been really good the last season. Like, I don't know some of the other stuff that was in testing that maybe he fell off during the off season. But like Villager and Olimar together could definitely bring this to a close match. So I think it's a little too early to say Pintsize is out of this.
Yeah. But I mean, right now Olimar hasn't taken much damage, but he also hasn't dealt much damage to Mithra.
Yeah.
Mithra has Forgetful Style, Miltank, Reaper, and Repet. Olimar has Big B Style, Golmaria. So fairly tanky with super armor. Honestly, I wouldn't stay in Mithra. I'd switch to Pyra for pretty much this entire thing. But you do you, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, either way though, like Olimar's big thing that he's really good at is interrupting. Oh.
Yeah, water appeared just in time.
Yeah, water appeared just in time to save Mithra.
Oh man, I'm just realizing Miltank is a huge counter to Olimar because his side special just doesn't work. Like, his side special latches onto you, and you have to use a hitbox that hits where the Pikmin is latched onto you in order to get the Pikmin off. But Miltank hits all around you, so you just have to use Miltank once, and it'll get rid of any Pikmin around you.
Huh. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, which is a shame, because that's a huge way Olimar deals damage. I don't know if he's gonna necessarily be able to handle that. And yeah, he's taken out.
Yeah, I mean, not for lack of trying. Like, he did his best. And he Villager, if he gets a very early kill against Pyra, could still make this a fight, but I mean, it's gonna be a hard slog for him. And Villager coming in with Meloetta, Strategy Style, Meloetta, and Shine Sprite.
Ooh, so connects with the final smash, and Mithra's final smash deals a lot of damage.
Yeah, this could be.
Only takes him out to 44. I figured it would be a little higher than that.
Pirate ship? Maybe.
No,
not this time.
Not this time. Ooh, the back air takes out Mithra.
Mithra. Nice.
And in comes Sephiroth running
Sephiroth.
Brick Wall style, Meloetta, and Weezing. Villager, of course, running Strategy style, Meloetta, and Shine Sprite. We could be here a while. I think ultimately in the long game, Villager wins this one, even though he's starting with higher damage. I think he's just better at damage output than Sephiroth is, and he's closer to his final smash.
Yeah, like, that being said, if Sephiroth got lucky on some of his bigger hits, I could see Sephiroth taking this. But I think I have to agree, 9 times out of 10, I think Villager takes this, and it's mostly due to that brick wall style, just cutting damage so much. Because it is, if I remember correctly, it's a 50% damage reduction, or a damage nerf, right?
It is pretty big, yeah, it's that or close to that.
So yeah, like, it is that, like, that being said, like, Villager is also having a tough time getting damage to stick. So, like, I think we just need to sit back, you know, grab a snack, you know, maybe go watch a movie, and then come back for the end of this.
Yeah, I mean, have you watched any movies recently?
Well, no, not recently, but there is one coming out soon I'm excited to go see. You know, something about some Dragon Balls and,
Yes.
you know,
When is
you know,
that out in the
see-
US?
I think it's August, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, the Japanese release, I believe, is tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, I think the Japanese release is today, but
Yeah, today when the recording goes up.
yeah, like no, I believe it is June 11th, which is right now as we're recording this, because June 11th is right.
Yes, it
Because
releases
June 11th is already happening in Japan as we're recording this.
Oh, yeah, fair point.
So
and Villager missing the final smash.
yeah, that is a big deal. And Sephiroth hasn't taken much damage.
Yeah, like Villager has just really struggled to, like, every time Villager will do a whole bunch of damage and then he'll struggle to put damage on for a while, and Sephiroth will just heal it. And Sephiroth, despite oh my
goodness, no.
Oh.
That was, oh my, wow, that could have ended so badly in so many ways.
Yeah, like,
But now we're just on the ship, I guess.
yeah, now we're just on the ship. You know, what about you? You seen any good movies lately?
I actually watched, oh! Wow, there we go, never mind.
Oh.
Never mind, don't need to say anything. You'll find out some other day. Maybe later in the night if we have another Meloetta versus Meloetta.
Maybe. But congratulations to Excalibur on a very convincing win. With Ike definitely taking the most of that.
Ike hates lightweights. Ike just doesn't like
Yeah.
them. You know, I think that's one thing you gotta deal with when you're Pintsize, is that there are some characters like Ike, like Ganondorf, for instance, that just do not like lightweights, and your team is all lightweights.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what it comes down to. And, I mean, I would not feel bad about that. Like, as you said, like, that's just part of the theme. And it's just, there are some teams that are just natural counters, or who have characters with natural counters, and this was one of them. I think Lucas and Kirby did everything they could. I think Olimar and Villager did everything they could too. So I mean, I would not leave that feeling bad.
Yeah, I think in an actual match, like, we gotta consider that this is preseason, and in an actual match, Ice Climbers would almost certainly be in, because I mean, you have no reason not to field your top 4 members. So like with Ice Climbers in over either Lucas or Pikachu, I think this goes better. Obviously, Pikachu and Lucas are the 2 new members. You got to test those.
Yeah.
But like, so on the whole, when this match actually happens, I think it'll, you know, might have a different result.
I think I'd agree with that. Like, I don't I see this going much better for them in the main season because like Ice Climbers is, I don't remember if they were their best, but I mean Ice Climbers have certainly been one of the more dominant members in recent Smash League history.
Yeah,
So
I think Ice Climbers were either their best or their second best last season. Yeah.
so but yeah, like and that alone makes this like that alone does just says that this is not necessarily Pintsize at their strongest.
But yeah, on to the next match. So for match 5, we have Third Wheels versus Classic Mode Champions.
Woo!
Third Wheels had a strong win last week. Classic Mode Champions ultimately lost. Yeah.
Yeah, we Ganondorf kind of manhandled us last week. So, but yeah, hopefully we can hop back from that. I mean, we were trying out some stuff with Captain Falcon, and it did not really work as well as I would have liked. And but should be fun.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's just get into it, I guess. Third Wheels versus Classic Mode Champions.
Yeah. Starting off, Ryu on Strategy Style Polar Bear Shedinja versus Mario on Gravity Style Meloetta Shedinja. This should be fun. Might be a bit of a wait because of all the defense, but this could actually go either way too.
Chris, we have to remember that we are on Mario Circuit, Third Wheel's home map, and this is a fairly janky stage to go with. Obviously, there's all these transformations. Like, there's this one that has a wall at the side that characters can bounce people off of. There's transformations with walk-offs, which can get really early kills. There's transformations with ceilings that can get a lot of damage in.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I chose Mario for this, because I knew that there was potential.
And there's also the stage transforming in general, which can cause people to just fall off.
Yeah, and I mean, Ryu and Mario keeping it very close, which is actually really good for us, because Ryu at times can be... He can have surprisingly good performances.
Ooh, the Flood takes him out.
Yeah, the Flood, proving it is quite useful. Now Mario just needing to not die.
Ooh, that is a strong hit from Bayonetta on the walk-off, of course, which takes out Mario. In comes Yoshi, Big B style Twin Tail Rock Mario Majora's Mask, with Bayonetta running Forgetful style Halberd Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically Yoshi's build. What Yoshi's build has been for a while, with just some further tweaks, and it still feels weird to say that Yoshi is probably my team's second best character now.
Yeah, I mean, it's odd because he used to be sort of Mr. Mid-tier, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, there have been weeks where he does like 100 damage in like 30 seconds. And then
wow, good air combo. Ooh, strong up smash. Oh, if she managed to get Yoshi on the edge, this will be a strong lead for Third Wheels. Conversely, Yoshi, I think, will want to try and push her off the bottom, because that is something. Oh, no, okay, they both make it, and now we're on Corneria, which is what Classic Mode Champions went with.
Yeah, had to find another map for us to be. Had to find another map at some point.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting map because it's like weirdly sloped, and there's like this huge like wall at one side that you have to like. Some characters have to double jump to get over it. It's not like the Hyrule Castle wall where you can pretty much every character can short hop over it.
Yeah, I mean, and some of it is just it seemed to strangely work for Falcon as well. So I mean, there was that part of it, but there's also like most of our other characters did okay with it. and it's also like just another classic map.
Yep, from Melee. The Smash 64 version of this map did not make it in because it is 3 times the size and it is boring.
Yeah, I mean, Bayonetta is just continuing to chip away at Yoshi. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say there. Like, Yoshi's trying, but it's just that
he's getting some damage in on Bayonetta. I think Bayonetta just has bigger air hitboxes than Yoshi, so she's winning out priority on him, and then she's getting good combos in.
Yeah, it's coming down to that, and then you also have to remember Bayonetta has Halberd, so like despite Yoshi having a fair bit of damage. Oh, nice.
Yeah, very good hit from Yoshi.
Yeah, and as long as Yoshi can survive against Joker on Boulder Style and Ender Dragon, you know, just wear out the timer, because it's Ender Dragon's 45 seconds or a minute, right?
It's a pretty long. I mean, it doesn't. It lasts longer with equipment style is the thing. So
yeah.
I can never remember how long it just normally lasts. But ooh, yeah. Joker with a strong kill during the stage morph, and now we've got Captain Falcon, Forgetful Style, Sothis.
Yeah. And I mean, Yoshi, like, just kind of doing his part to bring this back to an even match. And I mean, Falcon just kind of needs to... He's actually doing really good. Starting out with just kind of getting some of that chip damage in.
Yeah, yeah, he's getting some stuff in on Captain Falcon. He needs to be doing damage faster than this, though. Because even though they're even, remember that Joker has lost his Ender Dragon at this point, and Captain Falcon still has his Sothis. With that said, oh my goodness, hit into the ceiling, managed to land on the platform.
Thank you, Falcon, for surviving.
But that is the thing with this stage. There are ceilings, and they can do decent damage if you can combo people into them. Sothis gets activated. Joker only at 50. That's a pretty good spot to be in, I say. Doing 50 for the first 100 gives you a chance to do another 50 for the second 100. We'll see how this goes for the rest of it. He's already over 70.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Like, Joker actually made really good use of, I can never remember what it's called when he has the persona.
Arsene.
Yeah. And so he made really good use of that when that was active, and Falcon really just needs to kill him before he brings it back, and see if that can be a, well, you know.
Okay, made it back to stage. That could have been dangerous, because there was a walk-off there, but you know.
Yeah, now
Joker has taken the damage lead again. But Captain Falcon has his final smash on deck. If he connects with this, I think this will kill. We're on a pretty small part of the stage, but Joker has his final smash on deck, and he uses his first. Oh wow, weird angle that he went down, but I think this will kill.
Might kill?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it takes Captain Falcon high enough to insta-kill.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But Luigi coming back in, he is Luigi on tank style, Geese Howard. And Luigi just kind of needs to, he just needs to survive to when his final smash comes in. Maybe try to kill Joker before that, and then go from there.
Yeah, but I mean, right now he's doing pretty solid damage to Joker. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a kill soon. But Joker already taking him up over 50.
Yeah, Luigi's build is literally just survive until your final smash. Do what you're good at, and maybe if we're lucky, you'll get an up B in there.
Yeah, that's true. Up B, down taunt would be funny as well to get in there.
Although, if Joker's not careful, he might let Luigi trigger. Yep.
Yeah, that's Arsene, and honestly, he could kill Luigi in one hit. Oh, but Luigi is facing to the right, which means this is gonna kill. And he's still got charged for second final smash. And in comes Banjo and Kazooie with Big B style Gold Mario. Gonna use the final smash. Ooh, gets them really quickly, but it's not gonna kill.
It's not gonna kill, but it's gonna do a little bit of damage. But I mean, Luigi did what he needed to, which was waste Banjo and Kazooie's time. Maybe he can absorb a Wonder Wing or two.
Yeah.
But I mean, Luigi did his job. Now he just needs to add on a little bit more damage, and hopefully let Link, finish this off.
If you think about it, Banjo really is sort of the anti-Bayonetta. Wow, he techs straight into the slope of Corneria and survives that.
Yeah, and I mean that's exactly what I want Luigi to do, is just survive, take it.
Yeah, gets hit with a grenade egg and a back air, takes it out. But Banjo and Kazooie already over 41. Link, this is definitely doable for Link. We've seen him do worse.
Yeah, like we have seen the destroyer of worlds sometimes. The great demon himself.
And a hole in the middle.
I was like, for a moment, I was like, wait a minute, is Link really gonna die as I'm hyping him up?
I think we're gonna get away from this walk-off before anything bad happens, yeah. That is one of the harder stages to handle, I think, because no matter where you're standing, you're like seconds away from death.
You're not joking. Like, Banjo literally just took Link up to 50% in the matter of just a few seconds.
It's the ceiling.
Yeah, it really is.
Ooh, solid Wonder Wing only has one left. But it honestly could kill if he uses it right.
Yeah.
Both of these are characters who like to blow themselves up.
I mean, to be fair, like anyone with a pretty much anyone with an explosive projectile will blow themselves up at least 50% of the time.
Ooh, we've got some more walk-offs here. Gotta be careful.
Yep.
Sora getting the auto combo. Sora is running air style Meloetta Gulligan, so he is going to be healing a lot. And yeah, that's basically it. But he's gonna deal good damage in the air, which is most of his moves. Takes out Link.
Oh man.
Solid match. Got it down to the last member.
Yeah, I've got no complaints. Like, a lot of that's just combination of map and a lot of it was just map and just some luck on both sides. If Banjo hadn't gotten Link up to 60% so quickly, like, Link might have been able to take out Sora, but vice versa. Like, on the other side, like, Bayonetta just destroying Yoshi and Joker doing so well. Like, it's still surprising to me to see Joker and Bayonetta doing as well as they are.
I mean, buffs will do that to you.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it was definitely a good match.
Yeah. But on to the final match of the night.
Woo!
So, for match 6, we have the Beefcakes versus Team Retro. I think both these teams won last week, right? Oh.
Maybe? I'm pretty sure Beefcakes did. I don't remember Retro.
Yeah. Retro won. Yeah, Retro beat Mystic. So yeah, no, interesting stuff from both these teams. They had interesting maps, interesting characters. Honestly, I think this could go either way. I think, on paper, Beefcakes are the stronger team, but Retro are known to pull off some shenanigans.
Retro has the ship for backup, so you know, they kind of have an extra mercenary every week. It's just sometimes that mercenary shoots them in the back.
Yeah, but
And yeah.
yeah, but let's just get into it. You know, the Beefcakes versus Team Retro.
Well, let's go for it. Beefcake starting off with Little Mac running Big B style Mithra and Might versus Samus on Strategist style Halberd and Silver the Hedgehog.
Yep.
Probably have to give the opening lineup to Little Mac.
I don't know. Like, Samus can really outrange someone.
Yeah, Samus can. It's really just a matter of if Little Mac can get in close, I think Little Mac wins it, unless he can't kill Samus before Samus can get off the final smash. If the final smash hits on this map, Little Mac is dead.
Right.
That's really what that's probably the dominating factor, because Samus loves her final smash.
Granted, this is a very small map that Little Mac can traverse pretty quickly. Especially since he has Might, which increases his speed. Last week he had Gold Mario, I think, which definitely helps him out in some areas. I guess I can see why they wouldn't want it necessarily against Retro as much, because Retro doesn't really have as many... Retro sort of has more zoner characters, they have more grappler characters, so Gold Mario is not necessarily going to be as effective against them.
Yeah.
They were also in Brinstar Depths last week. I guess they didn't really like the stage, even though I think Ganondorf did well on it.
Ganondorf did.
Victor sort of jumped off to his death, but you know, Ganondorf did well.
Yeah. I mean, but let's also be real, like the core of Beefcakes is Ganondorf and Snake and Little Mac.
And Donkey Kong.
Yeah. And just everybody. You know.
Chrome's not that bad. Ooh, good hit with the KO punch, taking out Samus early.
Nice.
And now we've got Peach running Tank Style, Miltank, Reaper, and Repet. Last week she did pretty solid against Zelda, takes out Little Mac pretty quickly. In comes Snake with Gravity Style, Meloetta Shedinja, the team's healer. We'll see if Peach can break through that healing, and if she can avoid getting killed by that final smash.
Yeah, because, I mean, we have seen on this map that this is another final smash that can kill absurdly early. So, like, if Snake can survive to when it gets back to Halberd and get off his final smash there, like, that's probably a win for him.
I don't know. I think this stage has a pretty... I mean, this stage has a really low ceiling, too.
It does, but... You know, the danger here is not the map size. The danger here is the insta-kills.
Right. That's the thing. The question is if he'll survive to get his final smash.
Yeah.
Good hit. Good side special hit from Peach. And yeah, I mean, Snake is setting up traps all around the stage. Peach does get hit by that mine. She has been mostly dancing around them thanks to her air mobility. Ooh, the grenade throws up in her hands. Ooh, gets taken out by the mine. Good combo from Snake. And in comes Pac-Man equipment style Ender Dragon. So should do a decent amount of damage to Snake. Coming up here.
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem here is that Ender Dragon, it's gonna be hard to get that kill, and all it's doing is charging Snake's final smash meter.
Yeah, and now he's only a couple hits away from final smash right now, only at 82%, not really at kill percent.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, it's not gonna take much. And Pac-Man is high enough damage to where, like, if he's just at the wrong space on the map, when the missiles start coming...
Hanging on the ledge is not a bad idea. I think he's gonna die, though. Yep.
Yeah.
In comes the Doctor, hopefully for Retro to help cure their ills.
Yep.
Ooh, if he had hit with that tornado... Yeah, there we go.
There he goes.
The tornadoes are so deadly.
That they are.
It's weird, like, Luigi's tornadoes are not nearly that deadly. I guess Dr. Mario just built different.
He is just built a little different, but here comes Ganondorf running Forgetful Style Sothis. So, I mean, that's just how much damage he normally does. That is wild.
I mean, Dr. Mario has Demon Style is the thing.
Oh, that would do it too.
Yeah, Demon Style Maledish Ninja, so... he is their healer. I'm not sure how much more time he's going to get to spend healing with Ganondorf in, but if you could just do a little bit more on Ganondorf, you know, tee him up in a place where Pit can do some stuff. I don't know, though.
I don't see it. Like,
yeah.
And
I don't know if Retro's winning this. Pit is really good. His Final Smash, he's really accurate with his Final Smash, and it kills almost every time. The issue is just that he's got 3 people and he can only use his Final Smash twice. So I don't know if he's gonna get through this.
Yeah, I don't see him doing it. Like, Ganondorf's damage output, I think, is just too high. Like, I think he can potentially get through Ganondorf, and even if Ganondorf Sothis procs.
Right.
Like, if he gets a kill, like, right now, he could maybe
I don't think he's doing it. Yeah, he procs the Sothis, and Ganondorf's gonna have the Final Smash on deck soon. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Up air kills.
Yep, there it goes.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good try from Retro. But unfortunately, Beefcakes just had their number. They got a really good stage. They got really good matchups.
Yep.
And that's what it came down to. Peach had a solid performance. Pac-Man really struggled to handle the healing. Samus also struggled against Little Max Aggression.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all there is on that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, good matches, everybody. Don't be too disheartened if you had a rough match. It's still the preseason, and there's still another week of the preseason to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is all for this week. Remember, there's one more week of preseason left, so your builds don't count next week. So, if you have any characters that have performed poorly in these past 2 weeks, now would be the time to test them.
Yep.
And that's all for this week. Bye, everyone.
Later.